And now set it on fire. Just walk away, 'cause I can't stand anything. Hang on, let me go heat that up about 10 more seconds. Get out of my life, Susie. Anybody who worked with SWAT at all to do this, do not come back around, no matter what your excuse is. What I've been through is too painful. And right now, with everything going on, it's just disturbing that you would even come in here.
It's time to bake! Welcome to a very different kind of baking competition.
Hey darling, how are you? I cooked some tuna steaks.
I'm a working mom, and by night, school people with cake magic.
And a sweet potato.
Justin.
I made a video of it.
Castle on the right.
It was a pretty good little TikTok.
Realistic cakes.
They literally all look like birds. You gotta be a little weird to do this kind of thing.
I'm okay. Kind of depressed and really sick, but
That's too hard on this.
staying positive and sticking to my purpose. My birthday's Thursday. How are you doing, beautiful? I just miss everybody, but every time I come, Vivian lets that Corey, Mama Tot's best friend, up to play with his slinky and make fun of my stimming and dress like me. And he showed up in person at court and intimidated me and gives me nightmares. So it's just too hard. I can't do both. I can't have my friends allow me to get bullied and just sit there. It's not cool. It's not fun. Not for a couple hand arts. It's not worth it for my mental well-being. I don't want to be here anymore when Corey's doing that kind of stuff. It's miserable and humiliating that 300,000 adults thinks it's funny to bully one person. It's more than anybody can handle.
Thousands of dollars.
I'm trying my best. Some days are hard.
Today, we are going to test your cake knowledge in a different way. So let's
Man, this tuna steak is good.
find that cake.
I made red lobster biscuits
When the cake wall spins around, it will reveal 6
and a
different
sweet
types
potato with
of
Texas Roadhouse butter. The cinnamon kind and the regular
and
kind.
one of them is cake. Let's see
Mm.
who can find
Holy
that
shit.
cake.
Buddy.
Has a keypad. You
Mama
have
can
20
cook.
seconds to lock in your answer. The first first 3 bakers to correctly identify the cake hiding amongst the real
It's a
fast
long
food
story.
will compete today. Your 20 seconds starts.
Just not wanted by this society at all. But I'm doing my best to love everybody in it anyway. Keep going. I trusted the wrong people, and they had already been in a group trying to get info about me, and then I just told them everything they needed to hurt me, and it turned out really bad.
10 seconds.
But God's working it out best He can. A lot to soften through and deal with.
4, 3.
How are y'all doing? This food is amazing. I'm so grateful for good food, healthy food.
How you guys did? They gave me a sword to do this. 0 safety.
You go search my name, Hippeeharlee, you'll see over 100,000 videos of people trying to talk people out of believing I'm autistic, so they think it's okay to bully me. There's videos of them talking about my body, my mental health, every day, so they can make money. Because this lady named Mama Tot and saw it. Told everybody I didn't go to college. They told them I was lying about my homelessness. None of that's true. You can even look on ChatGPT and see I graduated college. Like, it's not even that hard. But she lied because she was working with this lady named Slight, and she was doing illegal things, and I could see. And so I tried to warn people, and they tried to make it look like I was crazy. And they were able to, because I had gone from grad school to homelessness. I was fragile. I was in burnout. So they kept pushing me in meltdowns, and it makes me a little crazy. Having to re-regulate every fucking day because of the bullying. But I get up and cook and do the best I can.
Number 3. It looks a little cakeish to me. Also, wait, yeah, is that an official term? Cakeish? Yeah. All right. It's just kind of an instinctual thing.
It's okay. God's using it all for His glory, but it's been a shit show. I've been stalked across the country by people in group chats with nothing better to do than to find out what I'm doing that day and how to get me fired or kicked out somewhere so they could have drama.
Moment of truth is get cake. Yes, dude. That's cake. Your big talk was justified. You found the cake. So you get to bake today with the only other 2 bakers who could find the cake. K-Moo, Sam, you will be baking with Johnny. Yay! The 3 of you will be competing for up to $10,000. The rest of you gotta go to the gallery, which is roughly 3 feet from where you're standing. One of you could win up to $10,000 when we play Is It Cake? Okay, bakers, here's how you play the game. You're each going to be making a cake replica of the item you choose. They don't need to be identical, but they do need to fool the 3 judges that we've invited to try and spot your fakes. Now, when you're done with your cake, you'll be able to place it on these podiums out here with 4 other similar items. Sam, you were the fastest to find the cake, so you pick first from any of these fast food items.
Okay, I'm gonna go with number 2.
The cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Why did you choose this?
I've made it a couple times, so I feel like I can do it in the amount of time.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Hey, Moo. You got the second fastest time, so you pick next.
I'll go with the 4.
Ooh! Croissant, bacon, and egg. And last but not least, Mr. Just Cut the Damn Cake, Johnny. I'm gonna go 6, the taco. Interesting choice. Old. Very Johnny. Okay, bakers, it's time to make your cakes. So head on over to the kitchen. You guys can sit and watch it for hours. Welcome to the kitchen. You have 8 hours to complete
understand the sprinkles. I don't get it.
She better be doing a confetti cake.
Are you doing a funfetti? Yeah, what else would I be doing with that? A funfetti cake is like a fluffy vanilla cake with a cream cheese frosting. And the sprinkles like added into it gives it like a little subtle crunch, and then the vanilla buttercream just brings it all together. Also, funfetti for a cheeseburger, like it's fun to cut through stuff and see colors and see sprinkles. People are always like surprised if a cake that's super realistic tastes good, but it should. It should always taste good. The sugar is like heavy. Yeah, it is. When I think of all the realistic cakes I've made, my favorite are like the ones that aren't your typical cake. Like the oysters or like a cheese board. Most of the time people have never seen that turned into a cake. But I make fast food cakes all the time. So this is in my element. I got this. Johnny, do you like the taco?
I live a very blessed life.
Yeah.
I can't complain. Oh, I got a taco.
Yeah.
Oh, woe is me.
I made a giant taco cake, but it was at the very beginning of my time sculpting cakes. And I'm gonna have to really figure out how to square everything down. So it's
Johnny, what you got going on over there?
Some butter, some sugar.
It's actually really important that the cake is first and foremost delicious. And the cake in my taco is a vanilla butter cake.
I forgot to put cinnamon on my sweet potato, but it was so good with the Texas Roadhouse butter. I guess that has cinnamon in it.
Johnny Cakes is partially a bakery, but I'm not just like pumping out a bunch of cakes every day. I specialize in individual sculpted projects, and then I film everything I do and put it on the internet. This is the first cake I ever made, and this is my most recent cake. The lesson is, with a lot of hard work and determination, you can still be a disappointment to your parents. What I do is the weirdest thing in the world. Like, there are people saving lives.
With a lot of hard work and determination, you can still be a disappointment to your parents.
Y'all, I'm in the oven.
I felt that.
Yeah.
I got a mom that's subbing my ex-husband. And when I told the truth about it, I got attacked and ambushed for the next 3 years. Lord have mercy.
I'm the owner of Seawood's Sweet Sensation. I do sculpted cakes,
I don't get
realistic
it.
cakes, all kind of custom cakes. Anything you can
Oh,
think
those
of.
are pretty cakes.
I think Kayla's is gonna be the hardest.
Yeah, how is she gonna get that flake on this?
Yeah. I have never made a croissant before, and I have never made a croissant cake sandwich. It's totally new for me. I never eat bacon and ham and cheese. No.
Okay, I'm gonna go put my tuna up
Because of my son.
with my other biscuits for later. I'll be right back.
After doing the fire truck cake for my son, everything started with word of mouth, and I started getting orders right away. I have won a lot of cake competitions, and I always love to win.
When you're making realistic cakes, it's super important that your cake layers are stable and can be hard because they have to hold their shape. Sometimes you can like have the most delicious cake in the world, but it falls apart as soon as you start cutting into it. We want it to hold its shape like it's a piece of art.
Sam, we officially think you have the upper hand.
Yeah.
I don't know what they think. They're very excited about that.
I think everybody here is probably on a cheeseburger. I'm the owner of Kate's Cakes, a custom cake business in New York. Kate's Cakes honestly originated back when I was in college in Austin. You're on a college campus, so everybody was basically trying to get alcohol bottle cakes. And so it started making like tequila bottles or like a margarita and things like that. And it just kind of spiraled from there.
Were you making molds?
I'm trying. It needs 75 minutes to set up now.
Oh,
That's why I'm doing it now.
The most important part of making a taco shell look real is the texture.
All right, we're gonna see if this works.
I'm gonna press the texture of a taco shell into the mold. I can then use that mold to imprint the texture on my modeling template.
I hope no one at home is like, you idiot, what are you doing?
I've only been baking for 3 years, and not until quarantine hit did I start making realistic cakes. And I've learned all of my baking skills by watching videos online.
I failed science, so this is not the greatest.
I have gotten good at what I an experience I think I make up for in like, what's going on up there? You're a little cuckoo. Can I offer anybody a taco anybody?
I'm secretly kind of upset that I didn't make it to the first round.
I'm not even secretly upset. No, it's a bummer that we don't get to be a part of it, but we have the opportunity to
Kind of scope them out.
yeah.
I'm having some beet juice with,
Hello.
I need to put more cinnamon in it,
I'm spinning on the wall again.
and some honeycomb.
Got a bunch of decoy foods, so you guys can pick any 4 of these items to help you fool the judges. So Sam, that's 4 burgers.
Are you doing sesame seed?
If I have time, I think I'm.
Yeah, put your faith and trust in God, and no matter what people try to do, He will provide a way.
Oh, so fondant.
And actually, the harder people try to knock you down or keep you from being able to succeed, God will swoop in and make a way quicker.
Look at Johnny and his tacos. So these decoys are interesting.
Even in the desert, when I had nowhere to turn, I reached out to Him, and He told me to share my story, and He would help me not only get out, but help others and help end homelessness and help other autistic people, and really shed light on how people treat others with late diagnosed autism. We get cast away from society. People try to take our autism from us, bully us into meltdown so they can profit. And it's something that needed to be seen. But having to go through all that, I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. But here I am, still making tuna steaks, watching Is It Cake, and believing that God can restore it all. So, if you don't like my way of doing things, you can take your finger, put it on the screen, and just swipe right out.
That looks so good.
This cheeseburger cake is so small. I don't want to have like everything.
This is
in
beet
it.
juice
I
TikTok.
want to kind of have it like a little bit like
Beet juice,
defined to the side,
honeycomb,
so you can, like,
and
see
cinnamon.
the details and like the components I'm spending like hours on. Like for the tomato, I'm gonna use fondant. I'm sculpting out the like texture. Tomatoes are like honestly kind of slimy
Ugh.
to make cake.
I think I got a little honeycomb.
Like sugar gel you can typically use, or like
I mean, I like honeycomb, but
and I put, like, a sugar
not when it's so little that it just feels like a grain of sand.
Do you think all 3 of them are gonna fold? I was like, none of them fold.
None of them what?
Fold the judges.
Oh.
As slow as they're working, I don't think they're gonna have enough time.
What's going on over here?
A little trash talk.
We have become armchair experts.
I can't with you. I can already tell.
Andrew. The first thing you think is
I am.
that's a pastry chef.
I'm just really sick. I have 3 abscesses in my mouth. It's been hard enough having the one, and then when the second one came up, it was already so much pain. And now I have a 3rd, and my whole mouth is nothing but bacteria and infection from all the years of homelessness and not knowing how to take care of myself right. And I've learned now, and I'm doing better. I brush my teeth every day, but it's just too late. When I lived off grid with no electricity or running water, and then I had a big creator here lie and tell people I didn't go through that so they would quit supporting me and support her instead. I've had no way to do things. Every time I get a job, her little crew contacts my employers and my employees that I work with and my bosses and people that I live with. And so it's like, it's hard to move on when you can't even get a job because Mama Tot tells everybody what city you're in. Like, I have a Bachelor of Arts and she tells people I don't. And so I can't just go out and find work and move on. And so it's hard. They're like controlling me through their little group. And it's hard.
Because I just heard Steve whisper, yes. His hands.
Hurricane Jill, I have a few things. I just, like with the open wound with the stab, I feel like when I put anything on it, like Anbesol or anything, it feels like it's bad. Like I shouldn't be putting something on a staph infection.
Strategy with the bun
but my body won't take antibiotics. And last time I went to the hospital and begged for IV antibiotics, they ended up talking to me like trash and treating me like a dog and jerking them out, and I ended up with pneumonia. So I'm scared to go get help again. I don't want to trust another doctor. I don't know what to do, and I can't have the dental work done until I can get another job. And now Mama Tot has told everybody what city I'm in and that I steal tips, and all her little minions are making viral songs that she's doing things with, saying I stole from my last job so I can't get work. But that's the thing. I was able to get a job on my own. I was doing good until they butt their nose in. So yeah, that's not my fault. I can't control that. That's not something I have anything to do with. I haven't done anything to get fired from the jobs. I haven't been the reason. Until these people from online get involved, I will have great relationships with people. Then the second that Mama Tot pops her nose in, or TMH, or SLOT, or whoever was from that hate group that does the contacting that week, they take turns in their little group chat. I take full responsibility for every part of involvement I had, but being targeted and having people stalk you for years is not your fault. That's disgusting. You're teaching people that like to victim blame and say like it's my fault because these people got obsessed and got in groups to obsess and stalk and try to throw me off course and make me look like I'm somebody I'm not.